like we have our different routines, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are your routines about getting up in the morning? What's one thing you have to do?
Well, because I move on like robot mentality for the first hour, like I wake up, gotta take my meds, and then go through everything of waking up the kids, making sure everyone's ready. But yeah, no, it's definitely I sleep through some alarms and then get annoyed at other ones when they talk to me.
What happens if you sleep through alarm though? What happens?
Well, then 15 minutes later during the week, another alarm will go off. And that's why I do it. I mean, it's definitely excessive. I know that for a fact. And I know that it's crazy or whatever, but it's a system that works for me. And, But I can also wake up without alarms. Like if I go to sleep the night before and I'm like, I have to get up at 6 o'clock, and like just kind of chant it to myself, then I will be waking up at like 5:30, 5:45 and be fully awake by that time. So if I know that I need to get up, I'm up.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't understand myself fully, but I know how to work with myself to make myself productive.
I mean, like, do you like? So once you get up, once you're awake, you know what I'm saying? Let's assume that you got awake. You're awake and it's like it's a perfect day, right?
Okay. Weekend or week?
Weekdays, right?
Okay.
I mean, like weekends, a whole different beast. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't alarm go off on the weekend. We are pissed off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like, let's talk about that for a little bit. Having these, this technology, right? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think, is it like we became part of the norm of having, things like this to wake us up? You know what I'm saying? Remember the old time, old fashioned alarm clock? You used to twist the back. You know what I'm saying? And like, that loud ass.
And you
shit.
know how many of those like ended up against a wall and like shattered?
Exactly. Like stuff it underneath the pillow, and just, I mean, it drove me crazy, right? Because like getting up in the morning is a process, right? It's a thing that we all have to take cautious of, preparing ourselves to do, right? It's just not just I heard like this as a scenario said like snoozing your alarm, right, is not really healthy for your body, right?
How so?
Because it's like when you're snoozing, right? You're remember like breaking, you're breaking the sleep. You're coming out of the sleep, and when
like
you
the
put
REM
yourself back
cycle?
So like
Okay.
some people like has this routine. They don't snooze their alarm. So once it hits up, and they've changed their lives dramatically. You know what I'm saying? Because it's saying like your brain is now in function mode instead of like that. Going back to sleep and wake up, going back to sleep. You can see how that would change your your attitude, right? Or even change your the demeanor of how you perceive the day. So
it's like waking up either with speed bumps in the road, which would be the snoozing, or just foot on the pedal, and that's waking up with the first alarm.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
Jonna, you just froze.
I'm not frozen.
You're not? Yeah, you're breaking up really bad on my side. But I'm telling you, like, I think going back to something. Let's go back to something. I think when we try to do so much positive in this world, you know what I'm saying, like something good, something like, something that's like feels right and it flows. I think like there's entities trying to stop that.
Oh, yeah.
Tries to intervene with that type of flow, right? With that type, and I know what this is. Like the before it was the audio, now it's the video. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm telling you, like, it's like there's no way in hell that this setup I have over here would cause this. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying for the highest internet I can afford. You know what I'm saying? And like I can afford that. It's the highest good energy, internet that they provide. They offer you. So I know it's not the script we're going with, but I mean, like, we prepare our lives every morning, right? Getting up out of the bed, putting our feet on the floor, just to do something positive. And there's always something. There's going to be always something that's trying to deviate you or direct you, to have a lower vibration energy for that day. And we have to, really have to fight against this, right?
Fight against it. And then also sometimes I think it's actually important to not fight against it, to embrace it for a minute, because it's kind of like you don't appreciate what's good. You don't appreciate what's good until it's gone type thing. Right. Can almost be the same mentality, because if you are, in my opinion, if you're just holding on to only the good, then it can kind of be forgotten about why it's good or how it's good or even the intensity of that good. And then, I feel like it does bring some balance just every once in a while to hold on to that not as good or a little bit lower, vibration, because it also connects to a different part of the people around you. And sometimes those people need, without them knowing, like I believe in energies. So, without them knowing, I will hold on to the lower energy, but then I will take that from them because I know how to release it and be like, no, I don't want this. And that way, yeah.
I mean, like when we're talking about people in general, right? Don't say people we deal with on a regular basis every day, right? What energy I'm talking about is the system. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason like we should be preparing to do a show and having all this technical difficulties. You feel me?
Well, I feel like it's just because we have a couple pranksters.
Yeah, that's what I think. People like they trying to like avoid to having these type of conversations, avoid us from enjoying our days. And I know once this people start listening and hearing this, they're like, oh my god, these guys are really crazy. You know what I'm saying? They're really out their minds. But that's good. When people say that about you, that means you're doing the right things, because it's outside of their norms. It's outside of their comfort zone. It's like they have their own way of dealing with life, and when something is presented to them differently, you're crazy, or you're lying. I'm sorry. I was supposed to apologize to you, Jonah. You know what I'm saying? Just breaking this this conversation, but like to me it has to be said. It has to be heard from whoever's in the control of this these energies that is trying to interrupt. We saged this office, you know what I'm saying, this studio, and there's no reason for all this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really isn't. And like, I know for certain it's not us. I know it for certain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know for 100% it's not us.
I will say I know that my intuition is saying it's not, what is it, malevolent? Malicious?
Malicious.
I feel like it's more of like a pranker type thing. Just be like, ha 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 ha. You didn't want that to work, did you?
Exactly.
You didn't want that to work, did you?
And I mean, like, I'm just me. And I think that I'm happy that we both can realize. I'm happy that we can still like try to push through this. You know what I'm saying? So fuck it. You feel me? Like, we're gonna have a conversation that we didn't really want, to start off this with. We'll decide.
Well, sometimes the best conversations are like that. Let's be honest.
Right. Yeah, we'll decide if we want to air this or not. But it's just like, to me, it's like, I believe in karma. You feel me?
Absolutely.
I believe in karma.
Oh yeah.
And like, and sometimes I look at when things don't work out for me. I gotta look within myself and see what I've done or said or reacted to something that I should have, put more empathy and, thought into it before I said some things. So this could be karma, right?
Do you think it correlates with what happens? So like if you say something, then the karma reaction of it would be a microphone doesn't work, or like something like equivalent.
Absolutely.
So that type of thing. Okay.
I think it's also like, what's your intentions of, how you
intentions are everything.
Yeah, how you trying to present something, right? And not only that, saying like, it's just I'm not gonna put this on the air, you know what I'm saying? But like, we'll talk about this after the show. But like, it just the whole energy shifted. Right. And I was like, and I looked down and I seen what I saw and I was like, wow, okay. And it's just the whole energy shifts, right? Like, and it's okay that that we have these moments, but it's at the same time, like, I think you're like, Jonna, you're more like the yin and I'm the yang. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see the greater parts of life and I see, the worst scenarios first. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like I start my
but I got some deep darkness in that. I look at greatness. I got some deep darkness right there, and I know I do.
I mean, like that's what makes us. You know what I'm saying? So like, well, I just want to give you your flowers today and thank you for like, what I'm saying, like keeping us balanced right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to crash out. I really do. I'm trying to hold back, certain energy. Like I want to crash out, not because of the technology, the interference of the technology we're using, but like what I just seen come across my screen. And I'm like, I just don't want to definitely crash out, but it's a place and for everything. You know what I'm saying? This is not the place for it right now. But I thank you again. You know what I'm saying? Helping me protect my energy. Right?
Absolutely.
But
it's one of my jobs, I feel like, for my purpose.
And so I'm gonna end this segment. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. It's
okay.
It's not working.
If it's not meant to be at this point, I totally understand.
It isn't.
Yeah.
And I mean, and I just want to apologize. If we do air this, and if you are seeing this, we did air it, but like we do apologize to our viewers and people like that, because I think like sometimes like in the moments when you have these moments you want to crash out, it's when people need to see that how you dealt with it, how you dealt with it, how do you react to what what's bothering you, what's irritating you, what's driving this force of energy that you're trying to contain. So the best thing I can say to our viewers is like, listen, Jonna said it best. But, bad things are going to happen in life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just have to embrace it. Sometimes you have to embrace it to be able to observe it. And when you embrace it, when you're observing it, you have to figure out how you're going to deal with it. Right?
And I feel like embrace it with love and understanding, and then you can let it go.
Right.
That's honestly how I work with it. And you grab the darkness, you embrace the darkness, and then you breathe it out. And that brings karma back into the good flow.
Absolutely, man. Well, I appreciate you guys, tuning in, to this show. I appreciate you once again, Jonna, for holding it down. And we will have this episode, next weekend. But right now, it's unfortunately, and I also want to say,
I think we were too hyped.
Yeah, no, I think it's just like, it's not, I think we can push through, but the technology is not going to let us right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Totally fine. Yeah.
I wish we can continue, but once you look at this recording yourself and see all the facial expressions, you like the crazy ass. You're like, don't post that, boy. You crazy? Because it's like you have some moments of freezing. Yeah. No, it's a freezing when you like. Yeah, you don't want to show that to the world.
I wonder though if because you know how it said that it would record separately, right? So I wonder if when we're done recording, what gets sent from my end would work out.
We'll see.
But also, it could be universe energy saying you guys aren't fully set up to the full potential yet.
Yeah, this is new software we're using too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a new platform we're using. I just, that's another reason why I'm pissed off right now too. Let's I'll give you a call, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.